Welcome back to the 2025 BMW Z4 M40i with the 6-speed manual transmission. We're at Gingerman Raceway. I'm with substitute Topher.
Hello.
And we're gonna take this for a few laps and give you guys some driving impressions of this car on track. Chris and I both agree, this is maybe, is it our favorite BMW?
It's my favorite BMW currently.
It's my favorite BMW too.
It's excellent.
It looks great, it drives awesome. This is basically the Supra. This and the Supra, they share the same 3-liter turbocharged B58 engine, the same manual transmission, the same chassis platform. This feels a little bit better to drive. There's less rev hang.
It's a little better in every single way.
Yes, there's more space. I like the infotainment a little bit better. It's just really good. It's softer than the Supra.
Yes.
But it still has that short wheelbase charm. It's flickable. We're on Michelin Pilot Super Sport tires today. What's this painted in?
Frozen deep green.
Ah, it's a great color. As tested, this is 77 grand. It's kind of expensive, but honestly, for the money, I might take this over a Boxster.
I would.
Especially the 4-cylinder.
Style edition that we had,
yeah,
for sure.
It's so fast. The gearing's a little bit long. It's mostly a 3rd gear track out here today.
Yeah, right.
But the M Sport differential works great. It looks fantastic. It's not a silly looking BMW with a Bavarian Beaver bucktooth grille.
It is very pretty. Also, the Handschalter edition has different steering rack tuning.
That's right.
It has stiffer sway bars, and it has different suspension tuning kind of overall.
This feels really balanced, really dialed in.
So, I mean, it's a great street car, and it looks like it's a great track car as well. So I'm excited to do some laps with you.
All right, let's go drive it. One of the few BMWs that I've driven lately that I actually want, I would buy one of these.
Oh, yeah.
This, and I think the M5 CS are my favorite BMWs of recent. It goes E92, M3 Lime Rock, M5 CS, and this in like order of when I drove them.
Okay, yep.
We are in Sport individual mode, which is everything in Sport and Sport Plus except for steering, which is in Comfort. We have our gear shift assistant enabled, so we're gonna get some auto rev matching here with the 6-speed manual.
I love the sound of the B58.
Oh, it sounds
even
so
over
good.
the S58. I think this sounds better than the M2.
It does. I think it sounds better.
Yeah.
This, I think, it's softer. It's more forgiving. I like driving this more than the M2. The M2 is maybe a bit more raw, but I think the manual is a little bit better in this.
This does feel really good. I mean, it's the newest manual transmission that BMW offers, so you know they've been able to dial some things up and get it figured out.
It's just fantastic. It's so well dialed in. So, 3rd gear. We're gonna spend a lot of time in 3rd gear today.
It's really quick.
It's really fast. Turn in is nice and sharp. That 7,000 RPM red line, it feels like it revs. It revs to the moon. Steering feels great for a BMW.
I thought that too. Even on the street, this is my favorite BMW steering out of anything.
I wouldn't mind slightly better bolstered seats, but they are adjustable and you can increase the bolstering slightly. How do you feel over there as a passenger, Chris?
I'm good. You know, I've got a handle to hold on to here.
Okay.
Bolstering, I agree, it's a little weak, but this is, at the end of the day, it's a street car, so
exactly.
It's not going to have anything super aggressive.
And as I'm finding, this is a street car that's a lot of fun to drive on the track.
The grip is wild.
Brakes hold up great. Tire pressures are a little bit high right now, but we're keeping them. All right, off we go. Now we can open this up. I absolutely love it.
Oh, my heated seat is on.
Hey! Oh yeah, that would have been Tom's doing. I like the shifter a lot. This is one of the few BMWs that I would take in manual form over the DCT or the ZF 8-speed auto.
Yeah.
Talking from 2015 there.
Yep. Yeah, the ZF8 is great, but man, this is a great manual from BMW.
Yes. I mean, it feels about the same as that E36's manual,
Yeah.
Just because all BMW manuals have felt about the same for the last 30 years, but that's okay. Beautifully balanced on throttle. That M Sport differential doing its job. Coming up on sunny here with this 300,000 mile M3 or whatever it is, 264.
With a historical plate.
With a historical plate. I mean, this is technically a car show that we're at today.
That's right.
It's got a car full of people.
Point by. Are there 3 people in there?
How many people are in there?
There he goes. Yep.
There he is. I gave him the Le Mans flash.
Yep. The Le Mans flash, I love it.
Anyway, the C4 is a blast. It's so good. It's a little bit softer, but that makes it more forgiving. I think it gives it a little bit of extra grip. The Super Sports feel pretty good down here too.
It feels a lot more usable, maybe like for someone that isn't as experienced too.
Yeah. I've been dailying this in sport mode, and it's just been great.
Since you told me to do that, I took your advice.
130 almost on the straight.
Wow.
It's quick. Like, it is just properly quick.
The brakes feel really good. Like they feel.
Yeah, they do.
They're holding up fine.
They're holding up just fine. You can power shift it.
Is that a power shift?
A little bit. Yeah, and I mean, with the top up, it's quiet in here. You can hear engine a little bit better. Wind buffeting isn't terrible with the top down, but we figured we'd put the roof up just so you guys could hear us a little bit easier today.
Beautiful.
Ah, it's so fun. I think the wife and I are gonna pick one of these up someday.
Yes, I would support that.
You know,
very much. Maybe a Thunder Knight Metallic,
yeah.
for example.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Look at that adjustability. And this is a stagger wheel setup too. It's 19s in the front, 20s in the rear. It looks like a Hot Wheels car. Noises. I'm downshifting in a second just because it's fun. We've had a lot of BMWs out here, and the M cars are really fast and really capable. The brakes might last a little bit longer on them, the engines might stay a little cooler, but honestly, in terms of thrills and fun and enjoyment factor all around between a street and a track car, this is one of the most enjoyable BMW products I think I've driven. It's just great, and I love it as a manual, whereas in the Supra, I didn't love the manual. I thought it was just a little bit sloppy.
Way too much rev hang in the Supra.
Yeah, and there's less rev hang here. The shifter feels about the same, I guess. Maybe it's a little bit rubberier. I don't know. It's rubbery but precise.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. There's a lot of grip. It's actually nice to have a little bit of compliance in a car on the track because it lets you know where your limits are, and it's not always snapping around. You can kind of lean on the chassis, lean on that body roll. It's just a very well balanced car overall. The power feels right. It feels like it matches the brakes, the chassis, the outright mechanical grip from these Super Sports, which are getting a little toasty right now. We'll give them a break. We promised BMW we wouldn't wear out their tires today. And it looks good too. Chris, any final thoughts?
I love it. I want one.
I know, me too. Yeah, just a fun sports convertible. more livable than the M cars
Oh yeah.
because of that compliance and because of that comfort. And I think the best thing is you can just listen to the B58 with the top down.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's proper pops and burbles too.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I mean, these are no Type R seats, but they're doing the job.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
The seats in the Subaru are really nice.
Yes.
For you to go out in that.
Okay, I'm excited for that. Yeah, we're also driving a Subaru TS today, which is basically an STI minus maybe a bit of extra power.
Yeah.
It's such a smooth car. My wife and I took this out to Detroit the other night for her birthday, and it was just great. She doesn't like riding in a lot of sports cars because they're stiff, they're loud. But this is a different story. We're on a cool down lap and making passes, so I should probably tone it down a bit.
Yeah.
All right, well, if you haven't already, go check out my full street driving impressions video on the Z4 M40i. Chris also came out with one.
Yep.
You know, when we both film a car and it's a long video,
Yep.
we like it.
When there's 4 videos on one car, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, this will be one BMW that I'm really like kind of bummed to give the keys back to. I mean, honestly, it's just kind of the whole package. This is the best BMW interior from the best era. It's got CarPlay, all the tech you want, but physical controls for everything.
It's the best engine.
Best engine. It's got a manual.
And it's green.
And it's green!
Yeah. Handschalter.
Yeah. What do you think? Should we put the top down?
Yeah. Why not?
You can do it at speeds of about 30 miles an hour, I think. A little bit of pops and burbles. Off throttle. Gives us some personality. Sometimes they're extra spicy. Like,
Yeah.
I got a big bang earlier this week.
They're extra spicy from 3.2 at like 50 miles an hour.
Yeah.
You know. I mean, either way, they sound
It
awesome.
sounds good. It's not obnoxious. There's Q and his Andy Miata.
Showed up.
Yeah.
Amazing.
It's a good crew today.
Yeah, we've got everybody out here.
Yeah, we really do.
Perfect size.
All right, well, thank you so much for watching. Go check out some of our other videos from this day. We'll probably be filming a bunch of cars. Type R, TS, maybe Z06, this, S2000.
All of the internet videos.
All the internet videos.
Cool.
All turbocharged cars too, or all boosted cars, except for the S2000, yeah. Brakes aren't too hot.
Tires holding up okay?
Tires holding up. Tires looking good.
They look okay.
Yeah. Nice. I liked the purple that we had with the 8-speed a couple years ago.
Yeah. We do have one purple car here though.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That is purple.
That is purple.
It's kinda hard to
really
tell.
hard to tell.
Yeah.
But it is.
Purple.
Just subtly so. Yeah. All right. Soon to come. See you guys later. Thanks for watching. little bit of maintenance throttle through here to keep the car balanced. Brake early here, 'cause it's downhill.